Welcome back to some more Baldur's Gate 3. Anyway, let's play. If you guys missed the previous episode, we got a lot of dialogue, pretty much story dialogue here. And now we're about to start off this fight. Maybe have too many barrels at the top here, unfortunately, but other than that, I think we have a good start here. So we're starting off with Shadowheart, and we're going to destroy the barrels on the left side here. Because the next one that's going to go is this spider. Okay, it's that spider, actually. It's not a big deal.
End this.
We're going to use our fire here. I'm going to set off this barrel right here. First of all, we're going to save.
Down with you.
And that actually kills quite a few of them, if I'm not mistaken. So next is this spider, then it's going to be us again. So let's see what the spider does. I think we'll move back to safety. Oof, that spider is so strong, actually. Okay, so fire, this one right here. That kills off majority of the enemies, dude. So this spider is still alive, and this one right here. But hopefully we'll be able to take care of them. So yeah, we'll just run a bit to safety and end our turn. With her, we're gonna attack and then attack again.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Not doing as much damage as I thought we would, but the others would also most probably attack this spider, so I'm actually happy with this outcome.
Bring me their heads.
Guy's just buffing himself. Our whole teammates just missed. Until long rest. So we're gonna save here.
Won't work.
But it will. Just have to load the whole time. Okay, let's try again.
That won't work.
It will. You know what they say. Third time lucky. You know, you know what they say. Fourth time lucky. Okay, not gonna lie, guys. It took me about 6 tries in order to freaking hit this thing. Absolutely ridiculous.
Taking position.
Have to keep going.
So we'll save again. Guidance ball.
Won't work.
Clearly. Okay, there we go. We killed the spider. Now it's just one enemy left.
Come on. Can't stay idle. What path lies before me?
Target is too far. $52 HP. We can't get there, dude.
go time.
I guess I'll have to wait for this guy to get closer.
Jimmy on the go.
Tear them apart!
This dude just runs further away, dude.
Taking position.
On my way.
Oh, nice.
Light on my feet.
Ready for another round? Covered.
The rest of you, charge!
Kill this beach. Pretty awesome music, actually.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
We didn't cause long strider buffs on all our teammates. Bash.
Breathe deep and move.
That's more blood.
Wish you could jump on the enemy, and instead of you taking the damage, they do.
To the gate! Kill them all!
Can't stand here.
Let's make this quick.
That won't work.
Where do I go from here?
How cool is that ability, dude?
Don't waste a step.
Gods, it's hot in here. I've got it.
Can we do it now?
In
How's the path interrupted now? The...
Time to meet your maker. Dead, more's the pity. My blood had just started to boil.
Anything of use? How much farther can I go?
And there we go.
That's the last of them. Timora, smile on me. They're dead. We did it. Watching gods, you did it.
They name us outcasts, hellspawn, foul blood. But the blood of those who fell today ran as pure as any heroes. So I call us by another name. We are survivors. We are family. The road to Baldur's Gate is a long one yet, but you have earned every stride so far. Make your preparations. We leave as soon as we're able.
You. I don't know if you were sent here by gods, or fate, or sheer bloody luck. I don't care. You were a friend when we needed it. And we won't forget that. Should you ever need it, you have family in Baldur's Gate.
But we need not speak of departures just yet. We have time. The road is clear. And I, for one, could use a bloody drink. We'll join your camp tonight, if you'll have us. By all the watching gods, that's Halsin. Go, speak to him. Return when you wish to travel to your camp. We have twice the reason to celebrate.
Why at my camp, dude? I don't like doing dishes. Let's do it at your camp. Okay, guys, we're gonna go and see if we can loot quite a bit of stuff here. Can't go there.
Hold still.
Let's talk to him first.
Right, lead.
Halsin.
Stashed away for the journey?
I'm your lover.
Yes, you are.
The grove stands, nature prevails, and again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
How about I speak to this plant to my face? I'm afraid your purple Kaga is dead.
Korga. Poor child. The grove will be a dimmer place without her potential. But the grove still stands even if she does not. Thanks to you.
Don't worry. I'm the bush. You don't see me. What about my problem? I need to get to the Moonrise Towers.
Soon. First, I must set matters to rights in the grove. And you should celebrate your victory.
Was it supposed to say
Being
something?
dormant for so long, your infection is unlikely to produce new symptoms spontaneously. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Nevertheless, tell me what you know about getting to Moonrise.
Soon. First, I must set matters to rights in the grove. And you should celebrate your victory.
I don't trust this guy.
After being dormant for so long, your infection is unlikely to produce new symptoms spontaneously. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
I feel like this is a glitch.
Believe me, it is. The span of a mortal life isn't enough to grasp the importance of this place. Its roots touch everything.
That is a one shiny arm you got there.
The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Goodness. They call him Mr. Shiny Hands. Thank you. Let me get my loot, dude. A broken loot now.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Here we go.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
What do I say here? I'm honestly not sure. Okay, the guide I'm following says that you should, you can always do this later, but I want to start doing it now, to be honest. We're going to open up our mind to the tadpole, but I think she will approve. That's what we saved here.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power. Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
You can now absorb the potential of illithid parasites to evolve the Mind Flare powers. Consume the first illithid parasite in your mind inventory to unlock the illithid powers menu. Further parasites will automatically appear there. Look out for the source of parasite in the world, including infected corpses. So it looks like we didn't get it disapproved from Lazal. Maybe she just doesn't want it. So we have some alchemy pouch, supply pack. We have a lyre here, which is maybe a new... Yeah, it looks like a new instrument. A musical instrument. You can perform. I'm gonna take it for sure. I should have sent that to camp. And we have 2 weapons over here. Once per short rest, you can encase a target in a fairy fire for 2 turns if you miss the attack against it. I think we'll most probably give it to Shadowheart for now. She still don't have a legendary weapon. Her legendary weapon is completely busted though, but we don't have it yet, so... Then we have the boots here. Focus Stride. When you cast a spell that requires concentration, you gain momentum for 1 turn. While you are in concentration, you can't get knocked prone or moved against your will. We have blue armor piece here. Stealthy. Gain +1 stealth checks. Advantage on concentration throw checks. So I'll take that as well. Now, I didn't see we get disapproval from anyone, to be honest. Maybe if we just speak to Lazal, we'll find out something.
Danger. No good will come of devouring a gate worm, no matter what you might think.
It is me. Or have you been looking at me differently?
I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
I assume a compliment is coming.
I don't pay compliments. I only say what is true. You've proven me wrong at every turn. You are efficient, dominant, courageous. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
If you respect me so much, then why are you such a prickly... No. Okay. Let's save here. I have to just say one word. Yuck. If you respect me so much, we're gonna say one.
If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear. Bah, enough talk. I will be plain. I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later. But I want it all the same. Do you?
I want to share my body with you. I'm flattered, but the answer is no.
Your loss, I fear. One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt, and you will wish you could return to this lost moment.
Feeling illithid?
So about our tadpole powers.
You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this.
I was hoping you might. The benefits seems outweigh the costs. It's your choice, but I think the tadpoles make me stronger.
Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
I don't know about this, bro. Persuasion? Persuasion checks here. Think it through, Karlak. There's a lot to be gained here. You need to roll a 15. Well, that's not gonna happen.
We don't know what the costs might be just yet. Ugh! How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to. Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? I can promise that much. Now, are we done here?
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
The illithid powers we're developing. What do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceremorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
The odds are stacked against us, so we truly can afford ignorance to ignore the potential advantage. So we can do the persuasion check again. We're having 2 die here, so that's pretty nice. Nice.
Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
We talked to all, yeah? Okay, then you will go and pick up.
Nice.
By the way, drinking this potion was such a waste. But it's okay, whatever.
Let's get going.
Okay. We are done here. I'm gonna head back to camp again.
I should speak up.
I'm not giving you any food, are we? Who's a good boy?
What's on your mind?
Okay. We have this thing here called Illithid Powers if you press B. So now I can open up this. We have 2 X tadpoles available here. And we can actually upgrade some stuff, get some new abilities as well. Now, I'm not too sure what is too strong at the moment. Charge forward, pushing all objectives and creatures in the path for 4 meters away from you. Requires a short rest. Ooh, concentrated blast. That's a lot of damage, bro. It adds 3 to 6 die also. 3 to 6 die. You must be concentrating on another spell to cast this. Huh. We got a passive here. The first attack roll or ability check you make against a target against an equal to your proficiency bonus. That just seems like passively more damage, to be honest. Sacrifice half of your remaining hit points to heal a target of the same for the same amount. We're gonna take this one. It just seems more damage. Luck of the Far Realms. Once per long rest, you can change a successful attack roll against a foe into a critical hit. Channel the dark allure of the tadpole to charm an enemy that attacks you, preventing them from attacking you until their next turn. Both of them seems really good though. Like really good. This one just seems like it's gonna happen more often. And this thing's damage is like out of this world actually. Ability drain. Once per turn, when you make an attack roll, the attack reduces the target's corresponding ability by 1. The reduced ability score cannot be decreased lower than 1. The ability is reduced to the same as 1 that will make the attack roll. For melee weapons, this is usually strength. For ranged weapons, this is dexterity. And for spells, this is spell ability. So whoever we attack just becomes weaker. Oh, it's only for 1 turn. Passive feature. Creatures suffering from fall damage because of your action Take an additional... Oh, okay. Wow. I don't want to go too deep into this because there might be some like necessary stuff later to take. So I don't want to go off the guide just yet, you know?
Never wanted the easy path.
So we're gonna do a long rest here so we can actually start the next section.
May the darkness protect you. Fine. What's on your mind? I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
Okay. I'm just like going through stuff here, seeing if we...
No tentacle.
Yeah, no tentacle happened.
Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you've taken a Illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
So we got persuasion here again. Just look at me, how potent I'm becoming. Think of what it could be accomplished together. We face the untold danger as well. Oh my. That is a huge roll. 18. What's the chance of this happening, dude? 1 and 2. Like, are you kidding me? Wow. Let's just roll again. 3 and 3? Are you kidding me? We'll roll again. Thank you.
Yes, I suppose we should. Though I'm more than a bit wary. Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet?
I'm feeling great.
Wonderful. Advantages are a more precious commodity than I'd have hoped, given the nature of our predicament. I commend you on your willingness to take such a risk. Now, let's hope your new Illithid fuel prowess tipped the balance suitably in our favor. Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
Okay. Time for us to do a long rest.
You're handsome. I am.
Who the heck is that?
No,
Oh.
an owlbear.
Bro, there's so many people here now. We're gonna have a party soon.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Saving lives is awful.
We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine. Pfft.
Bro, you weren't even there. The goblins would have thrown the Wilder party. Take his bottle and try the wine.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
What's your dear little fun?
By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion. Not with you, just to be clear. I mean, can you imagine? Ugh, no. Anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have someone else to sniff around.
Okay, so let's try and talk to Karlach.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too.
Are you enjoying yourself? Oh no! I forgot. You need to speak to them in a certain order to get all the love stuff opened. We need to talk to Will first and then dance with him.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Of course I noticed. It's no party without you. Are you alright?
No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
Come on, you're over-exaggerating. Don't unsettle me, you know that. You don't unsettle me. Nothing has changed.
I feel spikes beginning to sprout in places they really shouldn't. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I want to dance with you.
In truth, I always enjoyed a bit of pomp. I once beat the Baldur record for the most sarabands danced in a single evening, much to the exhaustion of the good ladies and gentlemen of the gate. I had years of lessons, but in truth, it's all about your partner. You cut quite a fine figure. I can just imagine leading you with an entire ballroom watching. But who am I fooling? I can't go back to that life.
If not a dance, then maybe a kiss? What? Okay, we need to do a persuasion here. Persuasion check. 15. Maybe a kiss then. And obviously... what then?
Maybe another time. Now, you've got a party to get back to. Don't forget tonight is about you. There will be another time for us.
Okay, we'll just load here until we get it.
I can't go back to that life. You drive a hard bargain, but just the one. Well, then, you've got a party to get back to. After all, tonight is about you. There will be another time for us.
He's gonna pull out his scale soon and show it to me.
I have to keep going. I have a lot on my mind.
Thank you.
I'm sure you're welcome.
There's that confidence I like. I thank you for seeking me out. Amid all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. I was hoping you'd spare me a moment. There was something rather magical I wish to show you.
Oh, snap. So I like the sound of magical. What do you have planned?
A lesson. And trust me when I say few have experienced the pleasure I offer to teach. However, it's something best experienced in more intimate surrounds. Once the revelry is ended and the stillness of the night has been restored. For now, please enjoy the celebration. When it is done, I will show you all.
Yeah, I hope I didn't screw up the way we do things.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Nyogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. How torturous for us both that I'll never get a taste. Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself. Will looks particularly tempting.
If it was real life, I would let her destroy my brains, if you know what I'm saying. You know, death by snoo.
Cheers to you, soldier. And to me, if I do say so myself.
Wait. Okay, dude, we kind of have to like load here. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we messed up badly. Okay, we're now just initiating. Initiating the night again from the start. And we'll do the correct order this time.
Yeah.
So you as well. Are you alright?
Horns this sharp will pop the balloon.
Unsettle.
But
I would dance with you.
But who am I fooling?
Persuasion kiss.
I can't go back to that life.
Let's do it again. And we rolled first time, baby.
There will.
What the?
God, what's that smell? Sulfur. Bizarre.
Okay, so we got the first one done. Now with him.
Maybe it will bring us closer.
Thank you.
What for?
I was hoping you'd spare me.
Like the sound of magical? Okay. It's again not initiating. We can get a star in here.
You know,
So
I hate it. This is
really saving life is awful. Like the bottle and drink.
all I want is a little.
Knowing you.
Is that so much to ask?
We could have fun. We could spend quality time together.
Do you think Gale would approve? I saw how he looked at you earlier. No, I wouldn't want to get in the middle of whatever that is. We'll end tonight as friends.
Are you offering something better? Because I could be persuade.
I'm flattered, but I think not. It's not you, you understand. It's me. I have standards.
So is that why I'm struggling to get people to love me? It's because Gale is my lover? How the fuck did that happen, dude? How do I break stuff up with you? Come here, Gale.
As promised.
Oh my.
Spicy. Right.
Let's talk to Lezal.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Nyogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. I smell their blood on you. How?
Yeah, she says the same thing. Karlak.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible.
Take you and Gale, for instance.
Fucking hell.
Think I haven't noticed the sparks flying? He's a good egg. A little scholarly for my taste, but I'm sure you could crack his spine like a new book.
When did I... Oh my...
Good to see the two of you getting along anyway. At least one of us is getting a little action. Though, you know, if you wanted to meet up later, maybe we could meet up later.
I'd really like that.
Really? I mean, great. I'll come find you when the others have gone to bed. Wait up for me, all right? Yes.
Dude, that's how awkward I am. That's why I'm single. Honestly.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. I saw you with Gale. You two looked cozy. Far be it from me to judge. Blood must still be running a little hot after everything. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Refugees?
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Are you worried that Shar won't approve?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shar. But there'll be time for penance later. Share a bottle with me?
I'd be glad to.
I won't keep you long. I gather you've already made plans with someone for your evening.
Maybe the plans could change for the right person.
Shadowheart says nothing, but the glimmer of interest in her eyes is unmistakable.
I'll find you later once the camp is asleep.
Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Okay, so we at least got Karlach. So there's big achievements for having Karlach as your only lover. In Act 1, you're supposed to be able to have 2 lovers in total. But from Act 2 onwards, you should only be able to have 1. So we're going to have Karlach as our waifu, if that makes sense. We're going to see her burning nips.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Pass the vine. We could talk to all if you want to, but it's not necessary.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Not really much of a bard. High Elf? Maybe the song could be mixed. Yeah, let's do High Elf one.
Absolutely. With a foot in 2 worlds, you're the force joining both. You're going to love it.
When can I hear this? So we can talk to Halsin here. He's going to be the next companion that joins the group.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Having a drink with me?
In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on.
I failed to see the problem.
then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate.
Perhaps there's something else you'd rather do then. What? But okay.
I'm sure there are. You strike me as extremely resourceful. But there are many grateful people here who want to spend time with you. I must not keep you all to myself, as enjoyable as that may be. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Yeah, I was probably stealing my camp supplies. So, long rest time.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Your hand was sought by several, but there is only one night ahead. Whose company will you seek? At least for tonight.
So, if you do this actually correctly, you could have every single person here in the camp. Everyone. But for the purpose of having achievements, I'm gonna go Karlach. But guys, if you don't hunt achievements, to be honest, Shadowheart or Lae'zel... I mean, I think Lae'zel could break your hips, if you understand what I'm saying. So, yeah, we're gonna go with Karlach for achievement purposes.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Hey, you soldier. I think everyone's asleep. May I? Hello, you. I've been waiting for this all night. Isn't it mad? How good life is.
By the way, I also failed to mention this. If you had everyone there, you could have also just made a custom save before selecting everyone. And you could potentially just decide then who you want after that. But if you didn't have a lover until this point, you could have had everyone. Unfortunately, 2 people denied because of Gale. But yeah, it's whatever. I admire your optimism. When I look at you, it's all I can think about. We'll take option 1.
Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one. 10 years is a long time to be trapped in the hells. 10 years without a kind word. A touch. When I look at you, I feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
I'd love that. You don't have to ask me twice. Let's go. Dude, I'm so scared. We might see some nips here.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you. Or myself. I'd give anything to touch you, but I can't. Not until I can be sure I won't burn you.
How about just one kiss? I know some magic that can help me handle fire. Let's see.
Sleep on it, maybe. If you've thought of something by morning, I'd love to know. For now, it's enough just to know you care enough to try.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
I suppose it was too much to hope we were going to be cured here and now. To Moonrise, then.
So we have to say specific stuff here in order to get him recruited, so I need to check what that is. Okay. I wasn't expecting from you to lead towards the distance. Seems dangerous to protect. Prospect, sorry. What's dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
So what do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
I never thought I'd say this, but we're going through the Underdark. It will give us approval for Shadowheart.
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
Okay, we're gonna get him grouped here. It's very important to do this because it's gonna give us quests later.
May Sylvanas guide us.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
Okay, so we are 100% then with Shadowheart. I think Shadowheart approval is maxed out. So now that if a companion is maxed out, that means that they will never disapprove again. But they also will never approve again, so you'll never see them again. So right now we only have this Githyanki. We're nowhere near maxed out with her, so like it's gonna be tough, that's for sure. So guys, right now there is gonna be a lot of stuff we have to do. Again, to dialogue stuff.
Oh, hi.
I would like to try cooling you down somehow.
If you have any ideas, I'm all for it. Give me all you've got.
So right now we could use this ability Ray of Frost on her. I don't know if you play any other class, like what you should use. But obviously we'll save. I don't know.
At least things have stayed interesting.
And you use it on her.
Oh, this is clever. Might even work. Come here. I'm dizzy. And you? Are you all right?
I saw sparks. Actual sparks. No permanent damage, but absolutely worth it.
I hope that's true. Because I'm hoping for seconds, thirds, and fourths once we find a way to cool off this engine.
Believe me, it's my top priority.
Mine too. Soon enough, you're going to be mine. But until then, I'll play nice. I know you and Will have been getting close, by the way. I owe him a lot, but I don't owe him you. Have your fun, but save some for me, all right? I won't be too hot to touch for long.
See, for now, like you can have two lovers in Act 1, but once you reach Act 2, you can only have one. So, and if you want the achievement, she has to be your only lover at Act 3. So we'll have to wait for that. Yeah, we're still in Act 1, just by the way. I know. You're the lucky one for me, believe me.
I'd believe you if you said 1 + 1 is 7.
What? So we have actual sparks here now. Oh, we got some lightning charges here happening. So we did some damage to her. That's really just unfortunate. So we'll have to do another long rest. No, not leave camp.
What are you thinking about?
What's it been like not touching anyone for such a long time? I'd like to touch you properly.
Where would you start?
I'd like your hand in mine. I would be tracing every curve of your body with my fingertips. I'd be kissing you for as long as you'd let me.
All night. And then some. Gods, we better find a way to cool me off soon. I'm not sure how much more of this I can take.
I'm teasing her.
Another step forward.
But yeah, it's been 1 hour, guys. We're gonna actually end the episode here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash that like, subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.